In 2010, three friends sat in a tiny garage, dreaming of building a machine that could think like a human. They weren't famous scientists, and they weren't backed by big corporations. But within a few short years, that small team would shake the world of artificial intelligence, beating experts at games no one thought machines could master. Their company, DeepMind, went from a bold experiment to a tech giant, bought by Google for $500 million. But the road to success wasn't without its controversies. Today we'll explore the rise of DeepMind, from their groundbreaking AI breakthroughs to the ethical debates that surround their work and the future they're creating for us all. This is the incredible story of how a garage project became one of the most powerful forces in AI. To understand how DeepMind came to be, let's go back to that very moment in 2010. It all started with three brilliant minds: Demis Hassabis, Shane Legg, and Mustafa Suleyman. Their goal? Nothing short of creating artificial general intelligence, or AGI machines that don't just process data, but think and learn like humans, only at a superhuman level. Now you might wonder, why another AI company? At the time, most AI systems were nothing more than glorified calculators. Sure, they were great at doing math, but they couldn't recognize a cat in a photo, let alone write a poem. These three had a different vision. They didn't just want to build an AI that could solve one task. They wanted to create something human-like, a system that could learn anything, from playing chess to composing music, or solving complex scientific problems. But don't be fooled into thinking they were just dreamers tinkering in a garage. They had the credentials to back it up. Hassabis was a chess prodigy and had already built a successful game company. Legg was a machine learning expert, and Suleyman understood the ethical and social implications of technology. Together, they were the perfect team. Their objective extended beyond developing narrow AI systems designed to excel in specific tasks, such as facial recognition or autonomous driving. They wanted something far bigger. They aimed to create an AI that could adapt, learn, and evolve across multiple domains, just like we humans do. Now you might be wondering, how exactly do you start building a machine that can think like a human? Well, DeepMind's strategy was as bold as it was unconventional. Instead of diving into complex real-world problems, they decided to start with something simple: old video games from the 70s and 80s. Yeah, we're talking about classics like Breakout, Pong, and Space Invaders. But here's where things get interesting. They didn't just tell their AI how to play. Instead, they let the machine figure it out all by itself. Imagine handing a kid a video game they've never seen before and just watching them try, fail, and slowly get better. That's exactly what the AI did. It played these games over and over again until it mastered them. And it wasn't just playing, it was learning. This approach is called reinforcement learning. It's all about trial and error, learning from mistakes, adapting strategies, and improving with each attempt. And guess what? It worked. Their AI didn't just play these games, it started to outperform human players. Pretty soon, it was crushing the competition. This simple but revolutionary idea would become the foundation of everything they did next. When you're breaking new ground in AI, it's only a matter of time before the big players take notice. And for DeepMind, it didn't take long. They were making waves, and soon enough, some of the most powerful names in tech started circling. We're talking about the likes of Peter Thiel and Elon Musk, visionaries, who are always on the lookout for the next big thing. But the real game changer came in 2014, when DeepMind caught the attention of a giant, Google. Google wasn't just interested, they were all in. And why wouldn't they be? DeepMind was working on something that could change the world. So, in true Google fashion, they swooped in and made an offer that couldn't be ignored. A whopping $500 million. Yes, $500 million for a company that started in a garage just a few years earlier. It was official. DeepMind was now part of Google, and the stakes had never been higher. The AlphaGo moment. Okay, so DeepMind is now part of Google, but they're just getting started. In 2016, they dropped a bombshell on the world of AI and the world of board games, called AlphaGo. Now, if you're not familiar with Go, it's an ancient Chinese board game, revered not only for its deep strategic complexity, but also for its cultural significance in East Asia. Often described as a game infinitely more complex than chess, Go involves two players taking turns placing black or white stones on a 19x19 grid. The aim is to capture territory and surround the opponent's stones, with millions of possible positions, making it a supreme test of foresight, and tactical acuity. Its complexity stems from the near-infinite permutations that challenge even seasoned players, making it a crucible for strategic depth and intuition. DeepMind's AlphaGo was designed to navigate this vast array of possibilities through a combination of advanced machine learning techniques, including Monte Carlo tree search and deep neural networks that mimic human intuition. By processing thousands of Go games and learning from patterns of play, AlphaGo developed an understanding of the game that transcended mere calculation, allowing it to make moves that were both creatively unprecedented and strategically sound. AlphaGo didn't just beat a professional player, it defeated Lee Sedol, one of the best Go players in the world, in a 5-game match. Beyond games, tackling real-world problems. You might be wondering, that's impressive, but how does it translate to real-world challenges? DeepMind anticipated this question and has already applied its AI technology to tackle some of the most pressing global issues. One monumental challenge is protein folding. Proteins, the essential building blocks of life, dictate virtually every function in the human body. The way these proteins fold determines their function, and misfolding can lead to serious diseases, including Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and various cancers. Thus, understanding the precise structure of proteins is crucial for medical science, particularly in drug design and disease prevention. In 2018, DeepMind introduced AlphaFold, an AI system designed to predict the 3D structures of proteins based solely on their amino acid sequences. This was a significant breakthrough in the field of biology, where traditional experimental methods like X-ray crystallography or cryo-electron microscopy can be time-consuming and costly. By 2020, AlphaFold had achieved unprecedented accuracy in predicting protein structures, effectively solving a 50-year-old grand challenge in biology. The rapid evolution of AI at DeepMind isn't just a tale of technological triumph. It brings us face to face with profound ethical dilemmas that extend far beyond the algorithms themselves. As DeepMind's AI grew in capabilities, so did the enormity of the ethical questions it posed. The company recognized this burgeoning responsibility, and in 2017, they launched DeepMind Ethics and Society, a dedicated research unit to grapple with the moral implications of artificial intelligence. DeepMind Ethics and Society seeks to address questions that touch the very fabric of our society. How do we ensure AI is fair and transparent? Can we predict and mitigate the economic impacts of AI, especially in terms of job displacement and wealth inequality? And perhaps most critically, how do we manage the risks associated with such powerful technology? These aren't just theoretical musings, they're urgent inquiries as AI begins to reshape the world we live in. Consider the story of a small town dramatically transformed by AI-driven automation. Factories that once teemed with workers are now operated by a handful of technicians overseeing AI systems. While the town's productivity has soared, so has its unemployment rate. This real-world scenario forces us to confront uncomfortable questions. Is the efficiency gained through AI worth the social cost? How do we redistribute the wealth generated by machines? And how do we re-skill a workforce that finds itself sidelined by algorithms? DeepMind and healthcare. One area where DeepMind's work has been particularly exciting is healthcare. In 2016, they partnered with Moorfields Eye Hospital to develop AI applications for diagnosing eye diseases. They've also worked on projects to detect breast cancer in mammograms and predict acute kidney injury. One of their notable projects was an app called Streams, designed to alert doctors about patients at risk of acute kidney injury. However, this project also highlighted some of the challenges of working with sensitive medical data. In 2018, DeepMind announced that its health division would be absorbed into Google Health, raising questions about data privacy and the use of personal health information. So what's next for DeepMind? In 2023, they merged with Google's Brain team to form Google DeepMind. This move brings together two of the world's leading AI research teams, potentially accelerating the development of more advanced AI systems. One of their most recent and exciting developments is Gemini, a large language model released in December 2023. Gemini is designed to understand and generate human-like text, compete with other leading AI models, and potentially revolutionize how we interact with AI in our daily lives. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of DeepMind's future is its continued pursuit of artificial general intelligence, AGI. While we're not there yet, Each breakthrough brings us a step closer to AI systems that can think, learn, and problem solve across a wide range of domains, just like humans. The impact and the road ahead. As we wrap up our journey through DeepMind's rise, it's clear that we're witnessing a pivotal moment in the history of technology. From a small startup with a big dream to a global AI powerhouse, DeepMind has consistently pushed the boundaries of what's possible with artificial intelligence. One thing's for sure, the story of DeepMind is far from over. So, what do you think? Are you excited about the potential of AI to solve some of our biggest challenges? Or concerned about its implications for privacy and society? Maybe a bit of both. Keep your eyes on the AI space. It's going to be one heck of a ride. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the world of technology and AI. And hey, if you want to see us cover any specific AI topics or companies in the future, drop your suggestions in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.